Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Coraline. This is from 2009, and it's directed by the great Henry Selick. Now, we saw him do some excellent work in The Nightmare Before Christmas, and many of you didn't think we gave him enough props for that one, so I'm here to do it now. Henry Selick, let's see what you got for Coraline. This is a first-time watch for me. I know nothing about it other than Dakota Fanning's in it, so let's see how it goes.
Obviously a first-time watcher for me, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how Henry knocks this one out of the park.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of this before, but as with so much of the content we put out here, it came very highly recommended from you all, so I'm expecting good things. So let's get to it.
All right, without further ado, let's go! Oh, wow.
I mean, it's a lot creepy, actually. So they're taking the stuffing out of this doll, and is that sawdust?
That's kind of what it looks like, yeah. Oh,
new buttons.
How many of you out there could sew a new button on your pants if you had to?
I could.
Attaboy.
Oh, wow. See, now that I don't think I could do, though, with the sewing machine.
Well, it's
written for the screen and directed by
Henry Selick.
The old moving truck, unpacking.
$1 US.
There's a little work back there.
Yeah.
Singing nonsense language.
I don't know if it's because of the movies we've been watching, but this feels like it's in Transylvania or something.
Oh, is she going to find some water?
Imagine being a kid and that's your playground. Be awesome.
Who's there?
Oh,
Hiss.
that was a good shot, though.
You know, they haven't shown us the cat's face yet.
It's a pretty raggedy looking cat from what we've seen so far.
Did she even make it back home?
Circle of mushrooms.
Oh, that's not a raggedy cat.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for an old well. Not talking, huh? Show me.
Oh, who's this?
Well!
What the hell?
What in the world?
Let me guess. You're from Texas or Utah. Someplace dried out and barren, right? It doesn't make sense. I mean, it's just an ordinary branch.
It's a dowsing rod.
He's not really my cat. He's kind of feral. Sometimes they'll come in my window and bring me little dead things.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Supposed to be so deep. Surprised she let you move in. My grandma, she owns the Pink Palace. Won't rent to people with kids. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about it. I'm Wybie for Wyborn. Not my idea, of course.
Wyborn.
That's kind of sad.
Caroline what?
Coraline. Coraline Jones. I think I heard someone calling you Wyborn.
What?
Why were you born?
Well, great to meet a Michigan water witch. I'd wear gloves next time, because that dowsing rod of yours, it's poison oak.
Oh, no. Cat is not impressed at all.
They usually aren't.
No.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, cool. Look at that rain.
Can I go out? I think it's perfect weather for gardening.
No, Coraline, rain makes mud. Mud makes a mess.
Isn't that why we moved here?
But then we had the accident.
It wasn't my fault you hit that truck.
I never said it was. And you still have unpacking to do. Lots of unpacking.
That sounds exciting.
Some kid left this on the front porch.
Hey, Jonesy, look what I found in Grandma's trunk.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
A little me? I'm way too old for dolls. Hey, Dad.
Terrible
How's the rain
posture.
Hello, Coraline. Coraline. Doll?
It's got a long neck.
It's just raining.
What'd the boss say?
Don't even think about going out, Coraline Jones!
Well, then you won't need the tools.
He's typing pretty fast for just one finger at a time.
That's how I type.
Go out and count all the doors and windows and write that down. List everything that's blue. Just let me work.
List everything that's blue.
Oh, I thought she was too old to play with dolls, huh?
Sorry. I don't know why I thought that was so...
The old silverfish.
She's just
Yuck.
smashing them with her hands, too, huh?
Ah.
Oh.
A little rusty water for you. Thought that was Harry's bedroom there for a minute.
Yeah.
No.
Do you guys have a light switch like that in your house?
No.
I've got one in my house right now.
This kills all the power? or
Oh
what?
no, it'll turn off a bunch of lights and the fish tank, so it's like, no.
No. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, if it's that way, then yeah. Because standard now, that's code. Bottom outlet.
One boring blue boy. 4 incredibly boring windows. All right, little me. Where are you hiding?
Is the doll going to be alive? Is that what we're going to get? Creepy
come
doll?
on.
Huh?
They painted over it.
I'm really, really busy.
I think it's locked.
I go, she has a nice laptop, and the dad was still typing on like
Yeah.
an old Commodore 64.
Will you stop if I do this for you?
She's like a dog whimpering for a treat.
Oh, there's a couple keys in there.
They must have closed this off when they divided up the house.
You didn't lock it.
What a nice
Oh,
family.
my twitchy, witchy girl.
Why don't you ever cook, Mom?
Coraline, we've been through this before. I swear, I'll go food shopping as soon as we finish the catalog.
Well, it's slime or bedtime. Now, what's it gonna be?
Think they're trying to poison me?
Look at this. She's got that reading nook there. What more could you want?
Yeah, I got the little heater in the fireplace.
Don't forget about me, guys.
Go hubcaps.
Yeah, okay, that's in
It's their mascot.
for Pontiac,
Pontiac, Michigan. Hubcaps.
Good night, little me.
Kids these days, they'll never know the joy of watching a hubcap go rolling off a car.
A car in
the
a movie.
street.
When it turns too fast.
There goes the hubcap.
Oh.
That's not good. You don't want mice in the house.
Oh, no.
Wasn't the doll sitting differently before?
I don't know.
Oh, bricks are gone.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Oh, his ice cream's
ice
not on the
full.
ground.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Whoa.
Oh.
My mother doesn't have...
I'm your other mother, silly.
Okay, what's he going to be like?
Yeah. Think he'll still have the Michigan State? Nope.
Oh.
Hello? My father can't play piano.
No need to.
Making up a song about Coraline. When she comes around, it's boring, Mom, and I will never ever make it boring.
She said to tell you the food's ready.
Mmm.
That looks pretty
Okay,
good.
So parents are attentive. Dad's writing a song about her.
It's like total
A
opposite.
nice meal.
I'm real thirsty.
Of course.
Eh.
We've been waiting for you, Coraline.
For me, I didn't know I had another mother.
Of course you do. Everyone does.
Really?
Uh-huh. And soon as you're through eating, I thought we'd play a game.
Hide and seek?
Perfect. Hide and seek.
What about the mud?
We love mud.
I think I should get to bed.
Of course, sweetheart.
Look at that.
Oh.
Birds. Oh, a dragon.
The dragonflies that she had hanging
Yeah.
above her bed.
Oh, there's the turtle shell.
Cripes almighty! How are my best trolls?
We're already here, Coraline.
Gone to Oregon?
The mud.
See you soon.
Huh.
So like in a whole dream, like a dream world. So
Yes, your rash is going to be gone, though, isn't it?
It's gone.
Bricked up again.
It was incredibly real, Mom.
Coraline, you only dreamed you ate all that chicken. I bet those actresses would love to hear your dream.
But you said they're dingbats.
Gryffindor flag they got up there.
Bobinsky.
Packages.
This key there. Oh, I want to get one of those signs for outside the door. Answer there.
I think our mail got mixed up.
Oh,
Famous jumping mouse circus not ready.
there's our Russian guy.
There's Ian.
I brought this for you. Huh?
New cheese samples?
Oh, look at that knee brace.
Bushkas?
The mice. Here.
Oh,
And I am the amazing Bobinsky. But you, call me Mr. B, because amazing, I already know that I am.
Oh! Cool.
My new songs go oompa, oompa. Mice play only toodle toot like that. It's nice, but I switch to stronger cheese and soon, watcha. Have beat, make you strong. That's Vadanya, Caroline. But I see, wait!
Oh!
Oh, he had the clippers.
The mice asked me to give you message. Do not go through little door.
it's all bricked up.
Bah, so sorry. It's nothing. Maybe I work them too hard.
Just left that out there overnight.
Oh, look at the effect of the fog coming down there.
Oh, yeah.
Whistling in the house.
What kind of mat is that? Oh.
I think you're being followed.
I think you're being followed. That is great.
Come on, boys.
Oh my God.
So the originals.
Couldn't bear to part with them, so we had them stuffed. There's Hamish the Third.
Oh, go on.
There's a restaurant in Appleton that's got a stuffed cat sitting in the windowsill. Creepy as shit ever, swear to God.
Oh, look, she can't even get a piece of candy out. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Cousin thrice. They'll tell me your future.
Fortune teller.
Now hand it over. Oh. You are in terrible danger.
There's a tall, handsome beast.
I see a very peculiar hand.
I see a giraffe.
Oh, even more fog.
Danger?
There's our guy again.
Oh,
The village stalker.
ow! We're hunting banana slugs.
What do you mean, we? Your cat's not wild.
He hates to get his feet wet. Jeez. You know, I've never been inside the Pink Palace. Grandma'd kill me. Thinks it's dangerous or something. When they were kids, Grandma's sister disappeared.
I wonder what the cat's up to.
Look, I gotta go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, jeez.
It looks a little bit bigger than a mouse, right?
Back again.
All right, here we go.
Is this like the mask that it's only at night?
Or is it only the mice that can open it? Oh, it's nighttime.
So thoughtful of you to send this nice chitter, Coraline. Wybie. Would you go fetch your father? Your better father, dear.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Go on.
Look at that. Even the frog had button eyes. What?
oh my God. It's got wheels.
And a mantis.
I love your garden.
Our garden, Coraline. Your daughter in distress.
There's your pumpkins.
Hop on, kiddo. I want to show you something.
Flies? Oh, it's her.
Mother said you'd like it.
Mr. Bobinski has invited you to come see the jumping mice. You and your friend head upstairs.
Great. Another Wybie.
I thought you'd like him more if he spoke a little less. So I fixed him.
So he can't talk at all?
Nope.
Look how different
The mom
house
hasn't.
is.
The mom hasn't eaten anything either yet.
It didn't hurt, did it? When she...
Oh, there's the chicken.
Just eats the corn. Eats up inside
Pops
it.
it.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit bigger on
the inside.
Name!
The band director parachuted in.
It's wonderful, Wybie.
Oh, look at that.
Do you guys get the feel like maybe she's creating an imaginary world for herself
Where everything
where
is...
the house is prim and proper, her parents pay attention to her, her friend is, engaging with her, and
Yep.
I mean
That's kind of
I'm
the vibe
wondering
I'm
if
getting.
This is all an imaginary world for her.
Yeah.
До свидания, Coraline.
Tails off to sleep and
Yep,
wakes up
wakes
back
up.
in the real world.
Yeah.
But the cheese is gone.
Remember when I was stuck?
I wonder if her parents secured it shut somehow.
You sure you won't come?
Don't fret, Charlie. They'll love the new catalog.
Well, I guess I'll see you around, you Disney dreamer.
The whole school's gonna wear boring gray clothes.
Put them back.
My other mother would get them.
Maybe she should buy all your clothes.
Why'd you lock the door?
Oh, I thought you'd feel safer. Your school might be fun.
With those stupid uniforms?
Had to go food shopping anyway. Dad's planning something special. You want to come along? You can pick out something you like.
Like the gloves.
If things go well today, I promise I'll make it up.
All right, so middle of the daytime now she's going to try to go back on her adventure.
See if it works.
Is it going to work?
But it's going to be a brick wall. She needs the mice.
Oh, maybe because the parents aren't home it'll work?
Oh. Sure enough. So what's the connection?
Daydream? Nap?
Yeah, the cat's not liking it.
Man, he doesn't like getting his paws wet either.
Miss Spink and Miss Forcible have invited you downstairs.
Wybie's got a cat like you at home.
Doesn't have any buttons on his eyes, though.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'm not the other anything.
There's our
Keith,
guy.
There's Keith David.
Yep.
If you're the same cat, how can you talk?
I just can.
How'd you get here?
I've been coming here for a while. She hates cats and tries to keep me up. You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong. The other Wybie told me so.
That's nonsense. He can't talk.
Perhaps not to you.
What is this setup?
That's all the dogs.
Yeah, it's all the dogs.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the?
Guys,
What is this?
what
is going on?
What are we watching here,
Oh my-
guys?
Oh my god.
Not sure what I just watched.
Oh, what's this?
Oh no. Jumping horse?
He's gonna dive in.
What?
Oh, she's got a
Can't
walker.
look.
Our lives for the theater, April.
What?
Suits?
They're going
Yeah,
to their
well,
younger selves?
Yeah, because they had the posters in their house.
Beauty of the world. The paragon of animals.
That's not scary at all.
Oh,
Wow. Incredible balance.
Was it wonderful, dear?
Oh yeah, it's big and forcible. Only they weren't old ladies.
hey, Wybie, he looks a little different.
Yeah.
Hey,
Why is Wybie so bummed out?
You do like it here, don't you, Coraline?
Uh-huh. Good night, Wybie.
Oh, something nefarious is afoot.
I remember Wybie said he's never been in the house or anything like that.
There's one tiny little thing we need to do.
Remove your eyes?
Boy. Oh, it's a sewing kit.
For you,
Gotta be.
our little doll.
It's gonna be buttons.
Mm.
Ooh.
You're not sewing buttons in my eyes.
Oh, but we need a yes. We only want what's best for you.
I'm going to bed.
Before dinner?
I'm really, really tired. Yeah.
I'll be happy to tuck you in.
Oh, no thanks.
Soon you'll see things our way.
I'm wondering if now she's going to wake up in the world yet again.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Coraline? Don't you want to play?
Get a grip, soldier.
Where's your buttons, Loper?
Going home tonight, robots.
Was that a giraffe in
It
a
was.
freaking tank?
In a tank.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
Little
sleep.
thing we need.
Go to sleep.
Oh.
Mom! Dad!
Oh, she's still there.
Oh.
I'm still here? Where's the other mother? I want to go home. If you won't even talk to me, I'm going to find the other Whitey.
He pulled a long face, and Mother didn't like it.
And what do you think you're doing?
I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm doing. Something's wrong. Shouldn't the old well be here?
She only made what she knew would impress you. She wants something to love, I think. Or maybe she just loves something to eat.
Mothers don't eat daughters.
I don't know. How do you taste?
I'm just picturing Keith David at the microphone doing the lines.
How can you walk away from something and still come back to it? Stop! He's one of the circus mice!
Oh!
Oh!
Whoa! Oh, it was a doll.
This one was sounding an alarm.
Good, kitty.
Oops.
Got what she
They
wanted.
say even the proudest spirit can be broken
Oh.
with love. Of course, chocolate never hurts.
Oh, I think I'll
Cocoa
pass.
beetles.
Pass.
That's the first time I've seen her eat something.
Yeah.
I want you to let me go. You aren't my mother.
Apologize at once. I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2,
Oh, what's she turning into?
3! You may come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter.
What the
Who's
hell?
there?
Now where is she?
And shush, for the beldam might be listening.
What kind of creepy shit is this?
It's PG. I just want to remind you of that.
Those are all the other failed kids, aren't they?
Yeah, probably. Oh.
Who are you? Don't remember our names.
Was this like Black Phone?
She spied on our lives through the little dolls.
Gave all that we asked, so we let her sew the button.
And ate up our lives.
Beating her is my only chance.
You could find our eyes.
Yeah.
Find our eyes, mistress, and our souls will be
Mistress.
Wybie?
Oh, look at his face. It's sewn into a smile.
I hope that feels better. Let's go. Come on. She'll hurt you again.
How dare you disobey your mother?
All right, she's back.
Anybody here?
What if it's been
Real
years? They're
It's so
expired.
old. It's been... How long has she been in there for?
I missed you guys so much. You'll never... The Wybie that talks.
You know that old doll I gave you? My grandma's real mad. Says it was her sister's.
Grandma's missing sister. I think I just met her. Come on.
I'm really not supposed to go. Oh!
I gotta find the eyes, though.
She's in there. She can't escape without her eyes. None of the ghosts can.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You and Grandma been talking?
The doll's her spy. Finds out what's wrong with your life. But it's all a trap.
I think I heard someone calling me, Jonesy.
Don't believe me?
I'll just tell Grandma that you couldn't find the doll. Ow!
Throwing a shoe.
You're crazy.
You creep.
Crazy.
Mom, Dad. Pick it up, Dad. Pick it up.
Hi.
Dad,
I'm digging in my garden right now.
Oh,
Sitting in
come
a knit
on.
Sweater with angel wings.
Just looking ahead, dear. Angus hasn't been feeling very well of late.
April? Aren't you getting ready? We've waited months for those tickets. It's nearly 2 miles to the theater.
We know just what you need.
How is 100-year candy gonna help? What's it for?
Well, it might help.
Bad things.
Lost.
Bad.
Lost.
Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
What was that? That
That's
cat
cat.
again?
Just like what a cat would do.
That's a cat.
Do you know where Mom and Dad are?
Probably have to go back in again.
Yeah, I gotta go save them. Oh, they had dolls of them.
Oh, look at that.
She's taking
Wow.
them.
So she got to run some kind of rescue mission?
That's-
or what?
that's what I'm thinking.
So.
They're not coming back, are they? Not on their own. Only one thing to do.
Yeah, but if you don't know what... I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So, like, if you don't know what happened in there, how are you going to know what to fix?
Yeah. Well, you bring that with you.
Yeah, mine as well.
You know you're walking right into her trap.
They are my parents.
Challenge her then. She may not play fair, but she won't refuse.
Coraline, you came back for us.
Mom!
Darling, why would you run away from me?
Oh, it's a trick.
Gosh, I have no idea where your old parents are.
Oh, he can't talk either. His body's all messed up.
Why don't you have your own key?
La, la, la.
Why don't we play a game? Finding things game.
And what is it you'd be finding?
My real parents. And the eyes of the ghost children. If I lose, I'll stay here with you forever and let you love me. And I'll let you sew buttons into my eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Too much.
Jesus.
A ghost's eye is lost in plain sight.
And for my parents, it's a deal.
Oh, they're taking the piece. Nice shot.
Notice how everything is filled with like that sand.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of They Live, what a connection.
I've never even seen They Live.
Oh, you're missing out. She's going to have a fight in the alley with the cat.
Wonder if she's all out of bubble gum.
Mother making me.
It's so creepy. That must be one of them.
Bless you, miss. You found me. Don't worry. I'm getting the hang of it.
What the hell?
Oh, dog bats with red eyes.
A giant candy. Is that a hand?
Yeah, it's like two hands together, maybe.
The parents are in there?
Give it back.
Oh. It's like every time she gets the one of the eyes.
Our web is unwinding.
It's a button going over the moon.
Oh, Wybie.
Hello, Galobushka. Is this what you're looking for? Just go home and depart.
You're just a copy she made of the real Mr. Big.
Not even that.
Oh, it's all mice and rats.
Oh, jeez.
With the cotton candy.
Why would you throw that?
It's like all she had. Well, and that was the last piece she needed, too, I guess.
Throw the cotton candy.
And now she can't see where it is.
I've lost the game. I've lost everything.
Oh, there it is. Still got time.
I think I mentioned that I don't like rats at the best of times.
Thank you.
Yeah, everything's disappearing.
Come on, quickly!
Oh, look at the wallpaper.
Mm-hmm.
Doing him a favor. Wallpaper all peeling itself off.
Getting out of here.
Yeah, not very evenly, though.
So, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
you brought vermin with you?
that's what she really looks like. Remember we saw the hands in the beginning.
They're behind that door.
Oh, they are.
Open it. They'll be there, all right.
You're wrong, Coraline. You're going to stay here.
I'm
Oh, the cat. Oh. Oh, got the eyes.
Cat scraped the buttons right off.
Oh.
Well, she's like
Yeah,
a giant spider.
Spider. I mean, she kind of was already with the
Yeah.
legs, but
Blade shut.
needle hands.
Ooh.
Oh, just in time.
Where's the snow globe? Oh, the troids.
Well, they got out.
Coraline, we're home.
Mom! Dad, I missed you
Ah.
so much!
Covered in snow.
Missed us?
I asked you to count all the windows, not put your knee through them.
We're going out tonight.
We got a lot to celebrate.
What's gotten into you, Coraline?
How do they not even know? It's because they're parents or adults?
Yeah, I think they just didn't know.
Were the parents stuck in the snow globe?
Yeah, that's where they were stuck.
Yeah, that's why they were covered in snow. Yep. it's
The gloves.
Hello again. You still mad? It was all I could think of.
Yeah, it worked, though.
I think it's time to set them free.
A little starry night.
Van Gogh fan, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fine thing you did for us, miss.
I'm glad it's finally over.
You're in terrible danger, girl.
I locked the door.
It's the key, miss. There's only one, and the Belden will find it.
What if she just destroys the key?
I gotta hide this somewhere. Somewhere she can never...
The well.
The well. Oh. She's trying to get through. Yep.
I gave you lots of kisses, but I never gave you sandwiches with fleece of worms and mum.
Ah. There's our guy. Oh, no.
Oh.
Jeez. A little intense.
I'm really sorry I didn't believe you about all this.
Why did you change your mind?
Well, Grandma showed me this picture. It's her and her sister.
Just bring her by the house tomorrow. I'm glad you decided to stalk me.
It wasn't my idea.
Boy, even the detail they had her red around the neck like that from where she was being pulled. Did a great job with this.
Thanks for helping me, Miss.
Dogs eating the pizza.
Miss Forcible, how's Angus doing?
Oh, much better, dear.
You were right, Coraline. I really hate dirt. But the tulips look nice.
Oh, beats.
Playing his beats.
I grew up here.
Welcome, Miss Lovat. I'm Coraline Jones. I've got so much to tell you.
All right. Well, there was that.
Oh,
Wowzers.
That was like nothing we've ever seen. Look, I know it was the same director who did Nightmare Before Christmas, but this was incredible, folks. You did not disappoint with your recommendations. I can see why you wanted us to watch Coraline. This was just so well done. I mean, let's get the kind of the detail stuff out of the way here. The visuals were incredible. The music was so good. And it looks like, okay, not a known composer that I'm aware of, but answer just got off the screen there. But anyways, the music and the visuals were absolutely incredible. For a minute there in the beginning, and I may have referenced this before, but the music almost kind of reminded me of the PS1 game Medieval. I don't know if any of you guys were fans of that, but it had that kind of Halloween, kind of ominous type fun vibe to it, so I really liked that. Keith David was just awesome in this. I'm going to have to go on YouTube and see if there's any footage of him doing the lines into the microphone, because that guy is such a character, and I can only imagine what it was like.
Yeah, see, we just showed him.
Now the Oak recognizes him. But this was such an imaginative story. I mean, look, there's always been the story about the Wicked Witch waiting for the children and going to do something to them. I mean, that goes back to Hansel and Gretel and that sort of thing. But this was done just so well. And we were like an hour and 10 into the movie, and we're still trying to put together what was going to happen, where things were going. And just such an ingenious, inventive story that was so much fun and just so different than anything else. I can see why so many of you love this movie, because it was just incredible. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the They Live reference they had in there, where Coraline could put the thing up to her eye and kind of see the world a little bit differently. I loved that. If any of you are fans of John Carpenter and They Live, I'm sure you got that reference. But what can I say? This was so well done, so incredible. I got to hear what you guys think.
Bruno Coulais,
that's
is a French composer.
Way to go,
so yeah, that was really well done. I mean, like I saw that they Might Be Giants for actually a song, and then actually one of the singers was the singing voice of the father. So yeah, this like visually was stunning. I mean, it looked really good. And this was 2009, so it looked even better.
And it was stop motion. Okay.
So it was stop motion, which is insanely hard to do. So I'm wondering how long it took them to do this from start to finish. But it did do really well, actually. It had a $60 million budget. It made $124 at the box office, which for stop motion in 2009, I think that's pretty damn good.
And it's clearly a favorite among the fans.
Oh yeah, this was a lot of fun to watch, and it was just a story that had your twists and your turns. Like we thought it was just her imagination and her imagination land, and then it turns out no, it's this wicked like witch type that had the needles for hands and made a doll so that she could spy on the life, and so that way she could give her all the things she wanted, only to feed on her in the end.
Yep.
Like a giant spider, which she turned out to be too. Just the imagination of this though was amazing. Like they gave her everything she wanted when she came in there. Had this amazing garden because they know she wanted a garden, but it was raining out. Yep. I'm surprised she didn't get the gloves earlier because she wanted the gloves from the regular mother, and the other mother didn't bring it in. But also Dakota Fanning was really good in this as their main voice, and as Coraline, and then also Teri Hatcher was awesome as the mom, and that was really good. And this was just so much fun to watch, and so weird. I just want to know what they were on when they were writing this out and getting this ready and producing this, because
well, I mean, it was a book originally.
So they just had to have a lot of fun with making this movie, and just the way then she fought for everything, and then how she got him out of the snow globe, and they didn't even realize that they were gone the whole time. So this was a lot of fun to watch.
I didn't love it.
Really?
I gotta be honest, it didn't. This movie did. And so often, we see these movies and people are recommending them because they love them, and 99 times out of 100, we're all on board.
Yeah,
in fact, somebody had commented. One of the recent movies we posted, somebody's like, these guys only give high scores. It's like, we only give high scores. And kind of the response to us only giving high scores is that, we're watching these big blockbusters, and we're watching so many movies that get recommended from people, mostly on Patreon and YouTube members and things like that. And so we're watching a lot of really great movies. And I saw, as the answer was scrolling through the wiki pages, that it got really good critical responses. Now, from an imaginative standpoint and like a visual standpoint, I will say this is very unique, and it was unlike anything we've seen before. I mean, it was even felt different from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But as far as the plot, like Nightmare Before Christmas, I didn't know what to expect. And I know you can't compare these movies apples for apples, but I think that's the easiest comparison, but The Nightmare Before Christmas, it hit me really hard because it was, for me, it was this tale of stealing somebody else's happiness. They just wanted their own Christmas, so they were going to go steal somebody else's Christmas. And to me, if you haven't seen our reaction for that, the lesson I got from that was you don't steal somebody else's happiness. You have to create your own. And in this, if and it's not like I have to be fed a lesson in a movie, and I get the story about a child wanting more than what her parents are giving, and I mean this is real life, right? Sometimes parents get caught up in work and kids might be neglected, and especially at that age, I want this or I want that, or I wish I had this or I wish I had that, and they don't really appreciate the things that they do have. And it felt like it really took the long way around to kind of tell the story of, kind of be thankful for what you had. In fact, there was a minute there where I'm like, it's like Home Alone, Kevin McAllister saying, I wish I never want to see you again, and they're gone, and all of a sudden he's sitting there, like when she was in bed, with the fake parents. I'm like, Home Alone vibes with the picture of the family, and so I get that lesson. And so I guess I'm just conflicted about this, because visually it was really cool. It kind of felt like The Nightmare Before Christmas. The older sisters threw me off a little bit. If it was a PG movie, visually, look, and I'm no stick in the mud, right? I'm hip, I'm cool, I'm with it. But I was like,
I don't know if you are, if you have to say that.
Well, it's like. It was maybe a little much for a kids movie. I'm sure, they probably threw in some for the adults to watch it. I mean, it got nominated for
like everything.
Best animated feature and Academy Award.
Feature, nominated for this, nominated for that.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I'm not gonna come out and like and criticize it, because I guess, you know, I don't have, like, we watch movies where I don't love it and I'm like, these are the things that bother me about it, or this is whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not going to come out and criticize it, because again, visually it was a cool movie. I did enjoy some of the characters. They had a great cast going through it. The thing I'm most disappointed in is myself. Like, I don't know what it was, guys. I just couldn't, like, Keith David just wasn't.
I told you. I told you you're going to feel so stupid once we show you.
Like, wait, what? Just one of those nights. But, you know, it was a fun watch. And maybe I'm being too critical, because I really loved The Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, I had no expectations, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love it. And that just message that I took out of it, like, you can't take somebody else's happiness. Like, I was expecting something like really heavy with this, and I did appreciate the message, but I guess for me, it just, like I said, it just didn't hit quite as hard as I maybe had expected it to. But like I said, visually it was fun. The voice acting was great. It was a unique way of telling the story. You know, and I'm just seeing now on the poster, and the Wikipedia page, actually the same image that we have back here. It says, "Be careful what you wish for." So you know, that was kind of the
I mean, it was
kind of the lesson.
You know, to me, I think there's something else to be said for, you know, not trying to find the quick and easy way to your things. Like, look, it took time for the family to get adjusted, to find their way, to build the house up the way they wanted. And Coraline was just kind of looking for the quick fix. Like, hey, I go into this dream world and it's everything I want.
And then she would wake up mad that she's not in the dream world. And then
I'm wondering if this isn't one of those movies that you really need to watch like a second or a third time. Because even, like, I'm having a hard time, like, when there was other kids in there, like, this is kind of weird.
It was like Black Phone a little bit.
Kind of weird and creepy. And now,
because those kids try to wish for what they wanted.
Be careful what you wish for. I'm wondering if that's like she has to save the other kids who wished for, like, I mean, look, sometimes kids get, you know, look, my little guy is young enough to where he's never said, you know, I hope I never see you again. But look, I'm sure at some point it would come, and I'm sure that's, you know, for most parents, I'm sure they can write it off as, you know, temper or whatever, but it's got to be a devastating thing to hear. But you know, instantly when I was, even, you know, before we got into our review, I'm like, man, this would be nice to have like a couple of minutes for me to go read other people's reviews and hear what other people have to say. So again, it just didn't initially pop for me, and like my gut reaction is like, I need to sit down, watch this again, and just like really go through it, and because there was a lot of times, and you're gonna I'm not sure, you know, we always say I'm not sure if it made the cut. It's gonna make the cut with my face being like because it was like that a lot, I felt. But I don't know, I mean, you guys seem like you both really
I thought it was,
I liked it because it was a stop motion, I'll say it was a stop motion feature that I think this is one that kids would really enjoy all the way up until being teenagers, and then I think adults would really like it too, because it doesn't play with you with the kid gloves that a lot of other kind of animated movies maybe do, and I think this one kind of gives you a little bit more. It almost treats the kids, I think, like adults a little bit more, and gives them a little bit more credit, I think, than maybe a few others. So maybe that has something to do with it, but I just really enjoyed it.
You know what I think is throwing me off too? It's like the parents weren't like, and I think this is the be careful what you wish for. The parents weren't like bad parents. It seemed like they had like some major deadline
that
they moved. They had a major deadline.
Yep.
You know, they had said, hey, look, if this goes through, you know, things will be fine. And like I've had, you know, some deadlines in my work where I know, like, you know, like, okay, once I can just get past this, then I'll be able to take a breather. And, you know, it wasn't the easiest. So it was like that. It was like, you know, I'm curious as to what the other 1-star reviews were for this story and why other people gave it 1-star reviews.
Yeah, I mean, it seems nothing really in the middle. It seems like either you liked it or you didn't, but boy, I don't know.
Yeah,
this guy.
That one doesn't make any sense.
Chicken sandwich also LOLXD bad. This
one's all just gibberish. Is there? Scroll down a little bit once.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to if there's anybody. Somebody accidentally voted for that.
Someone said how awesome it was and said thank you to.
They accidentally gave a 1-star. It looks like a lot of the 1-stars are people who accidentally rated it 1 stars.
No, I think they're all trolls. Things when I say they sexualize cartoons. Okay, so that's right.
Yeah. Okay. So an angry mom about the kids with the scene that kind of that I had. Yeah.
Well, let us know what you thought in the comments, because that's what I want to see. I don't want to see a bunch of schmucks here writing on the internet. I want to hear from all of you in the comments.
These top ones are just like, give it a 5 out of 3,075 peanuts out of 10 stars and a half.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
That one was just gibberish.
Yeah, but, well, for me, guys, thank you so much for recommending this. Again, this one, much like Nightmare Before Christmas, much like a number of other movies that we've done here on the channel, I would not have done it without you folks. So for me, this is a 4.75 out of 5 answers. I thought this movie was nearly perfect. I would have liked to have maybe had... it's kind of a double-edged sword here with what I think I want, right? Careful what you wish for, because I maybe would have liked a little bit more explanation early on as to kind of what was going on. It felt like it was mystery through about 90% of the movie. Then we got the big reveal at the end, and everything was kicked into warp speed at the end to finish out the story. So maybe the pacing could have been a little bit different. That's my only complaint. Other than that, a darn near perfect movie for me.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Not as good as Nightmare Before Christmas, but I mean, that really set the bar high. But I'm still giving it a 4.5 out of 5 answers. I thought it was pretty fun. And now Oka's going to let you all down.
I wanted to love this. I did. And, we're coming off the heels of watching shows like Brave and Tangled and even The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I know, like, not every animated film has to fall into that category. This just, if that was the message, be careful what you wish for, I feel like they really took the long way around. I don't feel like she got what did she get? She got some chicken legs, a nice meal in a garden.
Cupcakes, a bunch of cupcakes.
Cupcakes. It was
the clothes?
Visually, it was entertaining for me, but this movie for me is a miss. I'm going with a 2.5. It's one of the lower scores that I've given period on this channel, and like I said, I think I gave The Nightmare Before Christmas a very high score, and I think it actually impacted you emotionally about kind of the spirit of Christmas and finding happiness and not stealing it. But this one for me just didn't do it, guys. I gotta look. People call us out all the time because they're like, "Oh, you guys always just give good scores, give good scores, give good scores." And my answer to that is always because people recommend really good movies, and it's like sometimes I feel like we don't get the opportunity to be fully transparent because it's like
we're not watching Green Lantern or Love and Thunder every time.
Going to a taste testing for donuts or something. No, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Like you're saying they're all good. Well, they're all good, but for this.
And he had the powdered lemon one and went back down to earth.
I still love the powdered lemon donuts, man. But in any regard, visually a good movie for me, but not up to the level of some of the other animated films that we've watched.
Well, let us know what you thought in the comments.
So, at least 2 of the 3 of us really liked it. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.